What's up, guys? And in today's video we are going to be doing what if Libya formed an empire. Now, Libya, I don't really think they could win any wars because they lost to Chad in the Toyota War, so that's kind of embarrassing. But today this is going to be different. So the first person they will declare war, or country they will declare war on, is Tunisia. Now, Libya was an Italian colony. Tunisia was a French colony. Maybe it was an Italian country. Correct me in the comments if it was French and Italian colony. Don't mind what you just saw on my screen. It's nothing. Alright. So Libya will go into Tunisia, and it's not looking too well for Tunisia, as they are close to the capital of Tunis or something, and also close to cutting this place off. They just did. That thing falls. They cut off Tunis. This is like their defendants, but that eventually falls. So let's see this history. Alright, I want y'all to guess what I did. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, my famous word: full annexation. Alright, now Libya has some weird, freaky borders. So let's give them non-weird, freaky borders. Nope. Egypt. Yep, Egypt. The strongest country in Africa. But now Libya is, because I changed it. So first they will be trying to reach the Nile. They don't really care about Cairo, because that's just their capital. If you capture the capital, that's a huge blow, but then they have the Nile River Basin. So they want to get here, where they captured Cairo, split the Sinai Peninsula off, and they're starting to go down from the Nile. The Sinai Peninsula falls, which leads them to go down the coast a little. And now Egypt's looking really weird. Oh, they just lost the Suez. The Nile. And Egypt starts to crumble very fast. They also started to blockade the Egyptian, trade routes through the Nile. And Egypt is falling very fastly. This part falls because it's literally desert, until it's just this teeny tiny, or this strip of coast left. You guys can't even see it. There. Starts to get squeezed, and bam. Egypt is taken. Good job, Libya. Not Egypt. I was about to say Egypt. But no, they lost. Alright. Now, let's see what I could do for a peace treaty here. They can annex the whole thing. You know what? Yeah. So they fully annex Egypt, which is a big boost for, well, Libya. They are now the strongest in Africa, but not the richest. That's you. You're special. Not in that way. But Nigeria is still the richest. And Libya is definitely in second place. So, to kind of, counter that, Nigeria is not going to be forming an empire, but yeah, is going to be invading Benin, Cameroon, and Niger. And then Libya will declare war on Chad, the Chadinuses. Now, the two powers are getting some really bad stuff, but not German bad stuff. Or World War II German bad stuff, but bad stuff to these countries as they will just, steam. First one to be wiped out is Benin as they surrender. And Libya is carving up Chad and Niger, with Nigeria. So if you're from Niger, right? Are you Nigerian or Nigerian? Because I don't know. They cut off supply lines for Cameroon. Cameroon's gonna crumble as their military is not as peak as the Nigerian military. Libya's military is stronger though. And Cameroon falls pretty quickly. And, well, Chad and Niger are left. I think the Nigerian capital, not these guys, because, why would it be them? If it was them, it'd be like this. They would been captured the Nigerian capital. It's the other Niger. It's Niger. They spearhead up to Libya. And guess what? Friendly fire. Doesn't really sound too realistic. Well, they want friendly fire because they made an alliance before this all happened. Libya did not want to cross up with Nigeria because Nigeria, because they could just take their money, pay people to be soldiers, boom, they have more soldiers. So, don't really want to mess with Nigeria. And, don't mess with Nigeria at all, because Nigeria took most of Niger, less of Chad though. They did take the face part. All of Cameroon and all of Benin. So that is a good victory for the Nigerians. Oh, what is happening? Yeah, Libya's empire kind of just restarted. It's because my computer's slow. No, because OBS is slow. Nope, you're not going to be that color. See this peace treaty. Alright, peace treaty. So Nigeria got Benin and Cameroon, southern Niger and Chad, and then, well, Libya kind of looks ugly. So, to prevent that ugliness, and gonna invade Algeria. Algeria is one of the strongest countries in Africa, but somehow they landed in like one of the weakest countries in Africa, and like Libya just it's yeah. Alright. That wasn't realistic, but you guys get the gist of it. And I said prevent it from getting ugly. Bam. Damn. Now, Libya, can you go on a diet? Russia says. Libya says, look at you. Mission accomplished. Roast Russia. Uh-oh. Alright, so Libya kind of roasted Russia because Russia said, hey, yo, chill, Libya. Libya says, look at you. Russia is mad. Israel is like, yo, I'll become part of you because I don't want to exist no more. I get too much hate. And reasons they clarify. I know why. Palestine they're so happy, they will just, yeah. But instead of that, wow, Libya, you're so kind. Now the Israelis are like, why did we do that? And then there's probably going to be an uprising. I don't know. Just mixing ideologies. But somehow those ideologies and problems in this particular region are fixed. And also the Syrian civil war like never happened. So Russia, Ukraine, nope, that's gone. Yep. Libya is huge now. Plus Nigeria, but this video is not for them. It's for Libya. Good job, Libya. Who's a good boy here? Good boy. Get out! Alright. Saudi Arabia. They say gulp. And what the heck? And Sudan is declared war on. Wow. Saudi Arabia, what a quick coincidence. Alright, well, the Libyans are going to enter in the country. They're going to enter in the country. And then, well, the Sudanese are, of course, going to become neutral. Like, they've been neutral their whole life. They never had a breakaway. They never have a country, like, breakaway, like, from their own country. And, like, they used to be, like, the biggest country, like, ever. Alright, yeah, that. Also, Nigeria joins this war. And if they win this war, which they will, spoiler alert, but it's not really a spoiler alert, Nigeria wants access to the Red Sea. Okay. Nigeria might be playing something up, but I don't care. So, Libya invades from the north, as Nigeria kind of just does this. And then Libya picks up this pace and does this. So Sudan kind of lost that in a blink of an eye. They connect up. This long that enclave, yep, falls. Couldn't really choose the right word. And, well, as you know it, they won. What the Sigma? What should I do this peace treaty as? Well, I don't know, but you'll see.